Cool. What's up, guys? We're back with Max again. We already interviewed him out in Chicago. Was able to come up to Eau Claire, Wisconsin, where he has some commercial projects going on. And we're actually on our way to a dump site right now. So, welcome, Max.
Yeah, it's good to be back. I hope everybody in the group is, busy making money. If you're not, then why are you getting up out of bed every day?
Yeah,
and if you need help, you gotta just start with a month. See how it goes. See how many more leads come in and how many you can convert. Even if you're doing 10% and each job is 10 grand, which I know a lot of members of the group are getting pretty high dollar for flat work right now. 10% on 110 jobs, that's 100,000 a month. If you're at 40%, 40,000 a month, you can employ probably 3 to 4 of your friends and change their lives too.
And that's what you're doing currently, right?
Yeah, so we got four of my really close buddies out here.
Yep.
And everybody's making 40 and up an hour, plus health insurance. And it's all because, two cities gave us a platform to build off of. And it's been the catalyst in a lot of things. And Justin, he keeps popping in just to see how it's going. And yesterday he got to see some pouring. And we're doing piecework, so it's pretty spread out.
Yep. I got to do some finishing with Max as well.
Yeah, Justin's running the edge. It was a good time. But just for perspective, we did in one day what the previous contractor was doing in a week. So
interesting.
It's definitely not something that everybody can do.
Well, you should be shooting to do something like this, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Diversify the jobs that you are taking. Don't just take flat work. Get your hands in some walls, some foundations,
some commercial accounts.
Get some commercial accounts going. Yeah, because that's what pays the bills.
Absolutely. And yeah, I mean, how many squares did you pour yesterday?
We did 28 or 30.
Very nice.
And we did some pedestrian ramps. All in all, probably around $25,000 in a day.
Interesting. And this just comes from connections, right? You knew the guy who hooked you up with this company, right?
Yeah, so I've known him for probably 7 years. And he called me out of the blue and asked what I was up to, and I told him.
Yep.
He's like, "Well, do you have a website? Where can I show these guys what you've been doing?" And I said, "Here's the link." And the rest is history so far.
Yeah. And it just goes back to, this is what we're creating inside this group. This is what we're creating with our community is connections. More connections can equal more dollar amounts. I once heard, I believe it was Grant Cardone, say himself, would you rather have right now $1 million or 1 million good quality friends? And a lot of people say the $1 million. Well, let me ask you this. What if your 1 million friends each gave you $5 a piece? Now how much money do you have? And this is what we're building. It's the relationships with the people. So I hope this can help you. I hope this can inspire you. And more so importantly, we would love to have you jump in if that's what you want to do. So, Max, is there anything else you want to add?
No, I mean, like I said, I hope everybody's doing good. And, give the services a try. At least give it a chance. You owe that to yourself. If you don't like the results, then maybe it's not for you, but kind of silly not to try.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's the perfect time of the year. Right now it's spring 2023. Things are just getting kicked off for a lot of people. And for those that have jumped in, and maybe you're not converting as many as you want to right now, what we've seen is a lot of those people come around and say month 2, month 3, month 4. Again, people are dealing with some logistical issues. If they like you and like the way that you make them feel and now are willing to get the funds together to have you move forward with them, that's exactly what we're after. So keep that faith, keep moving, and I hope you continue to have success whether you jump in with us or say don't jump in with us. Now, I just want to thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate it, and I hope this video gives you some value, and hopefully we'll see you on the inside. And Max, again, it's been a pleasure, brother. And if there's anything else, one word of advice that you could add to these guys, what would that be before we go?
Take care of your guys.
Take care of your guys.
Take care of your guys.
Absolutely. Make sure they have plenty of work to come back to you for, right? So, thank you, brother.
Yeah, absolutely.
Appreciate it. We'll see you guys soon.
See you guys.